Welcome to another episode of r/Entitled Parents. If you're unaware what this subreddit is, it's basically stories about encounters with rude parents that think the world owes them everything because they have kids. So sit back, relax, and let's get annoyed. Entitled mom threatens to have me arrested for throwing away my own property. First, a little backstory. I recently moved across the country, back to warmer climates. It's very expensive to move furniture 2,000 miles, so a lot of stuff is cheaper to buy new. As I was separating my personal, sentimental belongings from what I was going to replace, I had a brilliant idea. I decided to offer the stuff I wasn't taking with me for free online, as most of the items were still in good condition. I'd rather my old furniture and my assorted items go to charities and people who could use them instead of the landfill. My only condition was that the person taking something had to pick up and transport any item themselves. The first item I posted was my pull-up tower with VKR. It had some minor wear and tear, but it was still in overall great condition. It was then that I encountered the dreaded entitled mom. Thankfully, I only posted a newly created email account along with my town as my contact info to limit my exposure to potential threats. In this case, an irate Karen. No name, no address, just the town so people could assess travel for pickup. Let's meet the cast. Me, entitled mother, innocent kid. Soon after posting that my pull-up tower was available for free, I was contacted by innocent kid. After an email correspondence, I suggested that we talk on the phone and I gave him my cell number. He called to discuss getting the tower. Innocent kid, hi, I emailed you about the pull-up tower. I just started college at State University in your town, and some friends and I are renting a house near campus. I think we could really use the equipment to save money by having it instead of a gym membership. Me, college is expensive, so I completely understand. Smart move on looking for ways to save money. I'd be happy to let you have it. You'll need to partially disassemble and reassemble it to get it through doorways. Nothing crazy, just a couple of screws and bolts. It's surprisingly lightweight at 75 pounds and easy to move. Although I do recommend a van or something large for transport. When do you think you can come pick it up? Probably next month. Sorry, I'm moving in a couple of weeks, so I need it gone before then. If you can come sooner, it's yours. Otherwise, I have to give it to the next person. Let me call my mom and borrow her car this weekend. It's a big SUV. I should be able to swing by in a day or two. Great. That's when everything started to go horribly wrong. It was clear from what transpired next that whoever coined the phrase "no good deed goes unpunished" had clearly met this entitled mom. I get a phone call from innocent kid's phone, so I answer. Hello? You can deliver my son's tower on Saturday at 10 a.m. What? Who are you? I'm the customer. Are you stupid or something? I want you to deliver his workout equipment on Saturday. That's when I can be at the house to let you in. I'm very busy, you know. I'm not a store lady, and I don't do deliveries. What? How dare you? I'm a paying customer. No, you aren't. The tower is free. I'm moving and giving it away. That's no excuse for treating a customer like this. I want to speak to your manager. I can have you fired over this. As she continued to scream nonsense at me, the image of the stereotypical Karen haircut popped into my mind. I don't know whether she had one, but I'm guessing she did. I could practically see the haircut in my mind while she ranted. Her son seemed so nice and polite, so I'm wondering if he was adopted or there was a mix-up in the hospital. Then her next comment snaps me back to attention. If you don't deliver it on Saturday, I'll take my business elsewhere. Fine by me. Click. Later on, innocent kid emailed me to apologize for his mother. Like I said, he was nice, so I'm guessing maybe he takes after his father. He said he still wanted the tower, and I told him he could still have it. He called me to give my address and directions, and that's when entitled mom reappeared. Innocent kid, so what time works for you? I have some meetings earlier in the day, but I can meet you after 5 p.m. I'm in the northern part of town, and will text you the address when I get home. Oh, it's you again. I hope you've learned how to be respectful to your customers. She must have snatched the phone from innocent kid's hand, because I could hear him protesting in the background. Me. Again, you're not a customer. It's free. Well, that's no way to run a business, but I expect nothing less from an idiot. Whatever. Can you put innocent kid back on? Not until we get some things straightened out. Like what? If my son is going to pick up and assemble this himself, you need to compensate him. That's the polite thing to do. $500 sounds fair. First, I'm not paying you to give your son something for free. Second, the item didn't even cost half that when it was still new. So no and no. But my son is a smart college student with a bright future. His time is very valuable. So is mine. Not as much as my son's, so $500 should be fine. Besides, as a college student, he could use the money. Why are you being so selfish? How is a free pull-up bar being selfish? Also, what is the warranty on the product in case it breaks? No money, no warranty, it's free and as is. I need your company and warranty info in case it breaks and my son hurts himself, so I know who to sue. Lazy people like you don't make quality products. I'm not a company. I don't work for the manufacturer. I didn't make it. I'm just moving and giving it away. What? Why are you trying to give my son gifts then? Are you some pedophile trying to seduce my son? I should call the cops on you right now and tell them all about the money you still owe me. I can have you arrested. I don't have time to deal with a lunatic off her meds. Forget it. I'll just throw it out. How dare you? Click. I ignored the rest of her calls, texts, and nasty voicemails that came throughout the day. Threats of suing me, demanding a refund, and claims that I was after her baby continued. Just bizarre. So glad I didn't post my address or her name in the ad. I threw out the pull-up tower and considered the matter over, and I was wrong. Sunday morning rolls around and my phone rings. It's early and I was still sleeping, so I didn't check my caller ID before answering. Me. Hello? Where were you yesterday? I waited at the house all day for you to show up and deliver the tower. This is unacceptable. I'll have you fired over this. What? Leave me alone, crazy lady. I'll accept your apology if you deliver it today. You need to give me a full refund for the cost of the item. Being this late, I shouldn't have to pay for it. You didn't pay for anything. It was mine, and I threw the tower away. What? I'm calling the cops on you. How dare you throw away my stuff? You're gonna be arrested. The tower was mine to do with as I saw fit. I paid for it, and I have the receipt to prove it. I had every right to throw it out. You're going to pay for the delay, the cost of a new tower, or I'm taking you to court. I'll have you arrested for stealing and fraud and child. Go ahead and try. The tower belonged to me. I have the receipt. I also have insane voicemails, threats, and texts from you. You have nothing. You'll be arrested for filing a false police report, death threats, stalking, and probably more. Although you probably have a good shot at an insanity defense. I hung up and didn't pick up after that. She kept calling, but it didn't matter as I was getting a new phone number soon when I moved. After one Karen, I took down my ads and made arrangements with a local charity run by a nearby church to pick up anything they wanted for the poor. They weren't professional movers, so some of the heavier stuff had to be taken by a trash service. Her son emailed me again to apologize for his lunatic mother. I told him that he did nothing wrong and had nothing to apologize for. I said I was sorry he missed out on a free pull-up tower and wished him the best of luck in school. Entitled parent goes berserk in a children's hospital because her son can't play Fortnite. This is my first entitled parent post, so sorry if it's a bit bad. Let's meet the cast. Entitled mother, child, nurse, doctor. So I was at a children's hospital with my son. In the waiting area, they have an old PS2 with a few games that someone kindly donated for the kids to play on. Entitled mom and her child walk into the room. They check in and go to the waiting area. Her child is about 6 or 7. He goes and begins playing on the PS2. Child to entitled mom. Mummy, can I play Fortnite? Entitled mom. Of course you can. Entitled mom walks up to the desk. Nurse. Hello, how may I help you? Can you give my son Fortnite to play on? Nurse is visibly confused. The PlayStation. Give me Fortnite for him to play on. I'm sorry, the games on the shelves are the only ones we have. Fortnite is free. All the kids nowadays play it. You should know this. My son is very ill. He wasn't. I believe he was getting his vaccines. And deserves to play Fortnite. Child is just happily playing Simpsons on the PS2. In comes the doctor. Doctor, what seems to be the problem? This woman, she points at nurse, is refusing to give my sick son Fortnite to play on the PlayStation. Doctor knows his stuff. I'm sorry ma'am, that's a 15-year-old PlayStation 2 that is incapable of playing Fortnite, as Fortnite is a newer game and requires newer consoles. I don't care, my son is ill and deserves it, so give him it. Doctor, no, he can play on the PlayStation 2, which he is happily already doing. Entitled mom is now shaking with anger. Entitled mom, this is disgraceful. You should have newer consoles to let my extremely ill son play Fortnite. He can do whatever he wants because you do what we want. And he wants Fortnite, so you should provide it. At this point, I was called in, so I didn't see anymore. I would have intervened, but the doctors seemed to have it under control. Well, lady, if you want Fortnite at the hospital, then why don't you donate Fortnite to the hospital? Then every kid can play Fortnite. Sounds like a grand idea, so get on it. Thanks for checking out my video, guys. I hope these stories filled you with all the feels. Also, share this video with a friend, hit that like button, and subscribe if you're new, or a Karen will hide in your closet and stare at you while you sleep.